No, no, yeah, no, no,
We are here at the Rudolph Walker Interschool Drama Awards 2019 and we're with
Saint
Thomas.
More. Alright guys, and where are you from?
North London.
North London.
Yeah.
North London's in the house.
And what is your piece about?
Oh, it's about how there are people in war who we forget about. Like, we recognize so many other people from war, but then there's people such as Walter Tull, who was the first black British officer in the British Army.
So you guys incorporate some form of history.
Yeah.
Love it. Karen, and what's the inspiration behind the piece? Where did you guys find the inspiration to write it?
We saw that there was, like, this year, there was the 75th D-Day and there was the 100th anniversary for World War I. So we kind of used that as a basis. And we also didn't want to look at just the fighting aspect of war. It was more like the kind of like the sexism and the racism that was also happening at the time that we don't recognize.
This is incredible. So we got young people dropping knowledge, history. I quite like this. So if we look at all of this, why is the Rudolph Walker Interschool Drama Awards so important?
Because Rudolph Walker Interschool Drama, it gives people like us a chance to speak out on topics like Walter Tull, for example, that we may not have had.
Definitely. And if we look at the piece, I mean, who actually wrote the piece?
That was Bola.
Bola. Okay, so where did that all come from you?
Really, it just came from the aspect that last year people didn't really celebrate Black History Month as well as they could have. So instead, I incorporated it into our piece, where it was like a story of a black man named Walter Tull and how he joined the war and how he protected people, but he still wasn't noticed in a way.
Right.
Like his statue wasn't in the museum and all of that.
And who is your celebrity mentor for this year?
Our celebrity mentor is Lindsay.
Lindsay, give it up for Lindsay. So what's the great thing about working with Lindsay? What does she teach you?
Oh, it's just like she has so much experience and she passes all that expertise down to us. So it's a blessing.
Give us one thing in particular. One thing.
Oh, she's useful.
Say that again.
She's fairly useful.
In what way? Let's just elaborate just a bit more. What in particular did you learn from her? Is there one thing you can pick out?
She helps the characters and the actors stand out more, and like how they present themselves to the audience and how they project their voice and how they should really show themselves in a way.
And are these skills that you guys are going to take away from Lewis, or are these skills that you're just going to keep? Are you going to take these throughout your path in life?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay then, and if you guys can describe your piece using one word, what would you use?
One word.
One word.
Education.
Education. Okay, so we're going with educational.
Are you excited to be here?
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you're excited to be
Even though I
here.
work on Sunday, I'm quite excited. I want to win.
Do you want to win?
I want to win.
Do you want to win?
Yes.
Do you want to win?
Yes.
All right, let's win. Rudolph Walker Interschool Drama Awards 2019, and we're with
Saint Thomas.
More.
See the other side.
Mentored by none other than Miss Lindsay Coulson is St. Thomas More, Harry Gay, and the name of their play is We Will Remember Healing.
Commander World War I. Pleased to meet you.
David Lloyd George. I was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War One. Pleased to meet you.
Douglas Hay. I was the General of World War One. Nice to see you, old chap. Now get back to work.
2019 Imperial War Museum. To oddly dressed schoolfolk observing the statues. Let's see how this turns out.
I can't believe you escaped from the teachers.
How did you not realise?
Oh, I think I see them over there.
Quick, hide!
I think they're gone now. Ooh, look at fresh trim. This is going underground.
Take a picture of me.
You know what, yeah, everyone needs to see this. Let's go on Instagram Live. Obviously, I'm out here with my girlfriend.
Your what?
I mean my school friend.
Okay, put that down now. Who are these people?
Charles Monroe.
David Lloyd George?
General Hay.
Wait, did these statues just move?
Never mind that. Remember a history teacher told us about General Hay. He was that general that sent all his man them above the wall even though they didn't want to. Then they got bland.
Wasn't Hay one of Walter Tull's commanders?
Who's Walter Tull?
You don't know who Walter Tull is? One of the first black footballers? The first black officer in the British Army? Let me show you.
So here's the young Negro that's about to take the penalty for Northampton.
Game off the pitch!
He's about to take a shot. And he's
Yay! Walter! Walter! Walter!
August 4th, 1914.
My football career was going so well, but I had to join the army. The war's getting too out of hand.
Attention! Looks like we have a young Negro here. Wait, aren't you the one that shot the winning penalty for Northampton, was it?
Yes, sir.
Well, let me tell you something, lad. Finding this one won't be as easy as taking a penalty.
Yes, sir.
4 years later, Walter Tull was praised for leading a company of 26 men to safety in Italy.
But I was killed on March 1918 in the Battle of the Somme.
have to be to join the war?
Well, Walter Tull was 26 when he joined the army, but some boys joined when they were only 14.
14? That's our age. How could they be allowed?
I'll show you.
Next. Name, Walter Tull. Age, 26. Sign here. Don't touch me. But why? Because you're a Negro. Why am I always judged by the colour of my skin and not by the content of my character? Next. Name,
Thomas Smith.
age,
19.
sign here. Go. Next. I said next.
Sorry, Mum.
Goodness gracious. Name,
John Corbett.
age,
18.
sign here. Go. Next. Name,
Albert Nixon.
age.
14.
Us women could do it so much better than these men. But it doesn't matter. I need as many sign-ups as possible, whether they're a Negro like him or 15 years old like him. We need to win this war. I'll tell you what, go outside, have a couple birthdays and come back when you're 18. Name,
Albert Nixon.
age,
18.
sign here. Go.
I can't believe we made it!
Lads, did you get in the army?
Do not touch us.
My name's General Hay, and I was a general in World War I. Walter Tull, get me my jacket!
Yes, sir.
Hurry up! Don't touch me. Give me my hat.
2x2 formation.
You can't stand with us.
Oh, what a lovely war.
Oh, what a lovely war. Oh, what a lovely war.
This wasn't the lovely war I was expecting. $37 million soldiers died in World War I.
37 million.
Permission to speak, sir?
Of course.
This is a map of the future trenches. They range from Switzerland to the sea.
Nonsense! Why would I listen to you? We need one more big offensive to break through and win. All of these soldiers are going over the front line.
The front line? But sir, that's slaughter.
But sir, that's murder.
But sir, we'll never survive. Please, sir.
I don't give a toss about the number of lives that are lost. We have to win this war.
Sir, please. You can't make us do this.
Walter Tull, you think I, General Hay, will listen to someone like you? Everyone get ready to go over the front line.
I can't let these men die. I have to protect them.
selfless man I knew.
He always put others before himself. Walter Tull, 1888 to 1918.
I died a hero on the battlefield of France in Calais.
His statue may not be in the museum.
But as the sun goes down,
And in the morning,
We will remember him.